All right, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Sunday broadcast. I hope you all are doing well. We had a great Saturday evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is day 3 of our ESO coverage, if you will. Been playing Magicka Templar. I've been messing around with them. I finally got my quest icons to add on to work. I had to download like a bunch of library add-ons, so that's working. I'm excited about that so I can see where I have quests to do and when to do them. Which right now, I think I'm going to go back down to the main town and pick up the quests that I'm missing around there. Because if we zoom in down here, I have... Looks like there's a few down here to do. I mean, I know I have an update there for the main series. Hold on. Great many of those mods are dependent on additional libraries and stuff. Yeah, found that out. Give me just a second, chat. Sorry, already AFK. I mean, what is this? Freaking amateur hour? Sorry about that, chat. It's like as soon as I hit the live button, my face is like, hey, let's just push out everything that's, chilling in our nasal cavities. All right. What was I talking about? Libraries and stuff. Yeah, add-ons. So, right now my main thing was knowing when to move transition. Like, I wanted to be able to do all the quests down from here before going farther north kind of scenario. So, found this neat little quest icon add-on. Makes it easy to find. So, or at least see the location, direction of things. We'll be checking that out, which we're gonna head south, I believe, which I'm going the wrong way. Actually, yeah, I gotta take that road anyways. So, get going. Hopefully everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. How's the weather? It is hot in Florida right now. Not summertime hot, but it's comfortable outside as long as you're not active or sitting in the direct sunlight. But it's been okay. Anybody got snow yet? Any snowers out there? What's up, Eclipse? How you doing? $40 and rainy here. It's supposed to be 20s tomorrow morning. I like it. Nice. I missed a quest back here. Delve's Claim. It's a delve, okay. Maybe there isn't a quest here. Not seeing them. Let's take a look around. we run into any NPCs. No. Okay. I'm in the wrong spot for this. Something's going on somewhere. So yeah, day 3 of our ESO playthrough. I'm messing around with it, enjoying it, having fun questing. So this person has a quest. Hail.
What do you want? Wait, never mind. I don't want to know. I'm not taking on any fares today.
Something wrong, Captain?
You're damned right there's something wrong. I needed to sail for Velen Harbor hours ago. I've got cargo still to load, and crew members deep in their cups around town. I'd let the guard have the lot of them if I could afford it.
I could round them up for you.
There's coin in it for you if you do.
You bet there is.
Tanamo favors the tavern, Anala spars at the Fighters Guild, and Balathil was visiting the market. Don't know where De Gale's gotten to. One of the others may know where she is.
Sounds good. Unaccounted crew. How do I... whatever.
I lost it somewhere, along with my dignity.
Let me zoom in on this. Much. Alright, so it looks like we're going in here. I wanted to ride my horse in the building. We can do that in EQ2. We can't do that here. Tanamo.
Do I know you? You look familiar. Could just be the spiced wine talking.
Spiced wine. Captain Aerofair sent me. She needs you to back at the boat.
Oh? I don't know any Captain Fairies.
Oh boy.
And I sure don't know anything about a goat. Leave me be, all 4 of you.
No, Captain, the wave cutter, your ship.
Oh, the captain. The scourge of the sun. Destroyer of happiness and joy. Fine. I'll be on my way. After one more spiced wine, of course.
I'll let her know. Is there a quest in here? I think there is. Tavern seemed like the place to be here. Hail, Turk.
Greetings, Milksop. You must be lost. This is where Undaunted drink, not milksops. Now go away, Milksop. This one does not want to catch your milksopiness.
I'm not a milksop. I've fought scarier things than you can imagine.
Ha! You've probably fought what? Some mud crabs and malnourished bandits?
Hey, that was hard, okay?
Big things, scary things, found only in the dark places of the world. Things with flesh-eating fists, hungry for your face.
The Undaunted? Who are the Undaunted?
We are thrill-seeking adventurers, every one. We aren't mercenaries like the Fighters Guild, or patriots like the Dominion. We fight to prove we're the toughest of the litter. You want in? You'll have to prove yourself.
Yes, I want to be one of the Undaunted.
That's the spirit. What's a centuries-old cursed bloodline in the face of unmitigated bravado? Enter the banished cells, stay a while, maybe bother a ghost. If you come out alive, see me at the tavern in Volkelgard. We'll talk more then.
Will you help me In the banished cells?
This one doesn't help. This one has already done his due diligence, seen his share of dangerous delves. His job is strictly to send the uninitiated head first into unknowable terror. But good luck in there. You'll come back with a story for sure.
What are the perks of being undaunted?
We're experienced adventurers. We can teach you skills and tactics a soldier cannot. Our battlefields are the deeps of Tamriel. There's also a cache of weapons and equipment found on our adventures for sale. Much more exotic than the local armory.
Okay. Will you go to... Oh, I already asked him that. Anything undaunted would be interested in around here?
Out by the old Release tombs, you'll find the banished cells. It's just a rumor, but I've heard there's an undead king there, and he's quite a handful for those who guard him. Sounds worthy of a visit. How often do you get to see an undead king?
True. Sounds good. All right. We're back out here. So now... let's head down here a little bit.
Hear ye, card sharps and collectors! Test your wits and courage in a brand new card game, Tales of Tribute! Hey there, you've got a hungry look. The eye of a real competitor, I can see it. Well, my friend, Tales of Tribute is the game for you.
Okay. What is the Tales of Tribute exactly?
It's a game, of course. A card game, to be precise. Full of twists and thrills and canyon-deep strategy. I've been traveling around recruiting new players. It's been a lot of walking, but seeing the joy of new players makes it worth every step.
How do I play?
Ha! Hooked another one! If you want to learn the game, you should travel to Gonfalon Bay on High Isle and talk to my friend Bragus. You'll find him at the City Gaming Hall. He'll get you sorted. I wish you safe travels and good luck in the game.
All right.
You are going to have such a grand time. I can still remember my first win. Such a thrill. I'm actually on my way back to Gonfalon Bay myself, so I'll see you there.
Why do I have to go to Gonfalon Bay to play the game?
Well, there's a bit of selfishness there. Our tribute chapter, the Gonfalon chapter, needs some new blood.
It's a pretty nasty
We make
scar
it
she's
worth
got
your
going
while.
on.
We handle all the registration fees, membership dues, and so on. It's a win-win.
A blade to the face, huh? You noticed a prominent handbill on the requisition board. Queen Erin bids you welcome. Masters of Craft await you. Volkel Guard, new crafters shall be trained. Accomplished crafters will be certified, all at no cost to you. Read the fine print. Unskilled crafters will be certified after a brief training. Skilled crafters will be certified immediately. The masters shall charge no fee of certification. Certification is mandatory to fulfill crafting writs. Continue reading. Interested parties should seek out Melinoth for blacksmith, clother, and woodworker certification. Speak with Daniel Turner for provisioner, enchanter, alchemist certification. Take the handbill. Okay. One here. Enter. Place looks interesting. Must be upstairs. Oh, he's in a bed. That's not good.
What? What is it? My gut's still roiling. Damn the sea and that captain.
Captain sent me to find you. She wants you back on the wave cutter.
Ah, yes, yes. No. No, I don't think so. Once was enough for me. These legs were made for the land, and that's where they'll stay.
Why? What happened?
Oh, seasickness. My guts are over there in the corner if you want to examine the aftermath. Me? I'll be huddled here on this bed for a good long time.
Fine, fine. I'll tell the captain. That was weird. We found 2 of the 3.
Day after day.
Anala?
Yes, speak and make it quick. This one is short on time.
What's up, Freddy? Inaffair needs you to back at the docks now.
Of course she does. This one can read the skies as well as the captain, but Anala will be staying right here. For now, at least.
Why? She seemed pretty upset.
There are rumors of Maormer about. Anala will have none of it. This one stays in the safety of the guard until the coast is clear, especially after what happened to the Gale.
What happened to DGL?
The Gale didn't believe the rumors. She went for a walk along the southwest shore and never returned. You are so much braver than Anala. You should look for the Gale. Yes, look for the Gale. Anala will remain here.
Thanks. Find DGL. What was that? DGL. A bunch of doors to go into. Oh boy, there's quest. These all quests? Hold on.
You here for crafting certification? Don't worry, there's no cost involved. Your alliance covers all my fees. Once you're certified, they'll let you fulfill the crafting writs. Everyone wins.
Yes, I saw the notice. How do the crafting writs work?
They're daily requests for crafted goods, but they're only available to certified crafters. If you can show me you know your craft, I'll get you certified.
Alright, tell me how this works.
I can train and certify blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers. If that sounds like something you'd want, we can get started.
I want to know more about the crafts you certify. Who else can certify me? I am ready for certification.
Excellent. We can get started whenever you're ready.
Complete the quest.
Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, she still has a quest thing. I still gotta talk to her?
Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something. If you convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you.
Blessed
However,
man.
you must commit. I can't certify two things at once.
Sorry. I don't know what's going on with my nose all of a sudden. Like, I swear, I hit the live button, everything was fine earlier, and then I hit the live button and bam, drainage. I know that's too much information, but just letting you guys know. I want to be certified as a clother, sure.
Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, you'll collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use refined jute to make the gloves. Of course. It was the first trade I studied. I'm
Okay.
happy to certify anyone familiar with a clothing station. Now
can I-
run forth and bring me a pile of raw jute.
Where can I find raw jute?
I spotted some raw jute growing on the outskirts of town. You might as well harvest it yourself. Should that not be enough, you'll have to search elsewhere.
I'll return with the jute.
Next time I'm in the field. Welcome to our hall. Are you familiar with the guild?
The guild?
The Fighters Guild. You should consider joining up. We have a new guildmaster and a new singular purpose. Why don't we talk for a moment?
Sounds good. Let's talk about the Fighters Guild.
Excellent. I know we'll all be drawing blades together soon enough. Now, what can I tell you?
You mentioned a singular purpose.
Right. Our new guildmaster is an Argonian, sees all colors. She has us all hunting down the Daedra and their damned anchors. You might have seen them. Enormous chains, plagues of Daedra boil out to lay waste to the countryside. Hard fights.
What do I get in return?
Yes, good question. We train our members in special techniques, and the higher-ups are always looking for motivated members to help with special projects. You never know, you might be the next Yofnir.
Can I join multiple guilds, or is this like a singular thing? Like I can only join Fighter Guild, Mage Guild, blah, blah, blah. Anybody know off the top of your head? You can join them all. Okay.
Then let me be the first to officially welcome you as an associate of the Fighters Guild. Get out there and take the fight to the Daedra.
Complete the quest. Sweet. Oh, I forgot to use the freaking thing. And you can join up to 5-player guilds as well. Damn.
Comrade, we have need of you. Will you fight by our side?
Sorry about that, chat. I keep having to clean my nose. What did you have in mind?
The Guild has accepted an unusual contract. We've agreed to eradicate Daedric anchors when they drop from the sky. Wherever they appear, Molag Bal's minions soon follow.
What would you have me do?
As we speak, 2 of my guardians investigate rumored anchor sites. Merrick and Aleph are the best the Guild has to offer. Meet up with them on the beach east of Volkelgard. You can proceed from there.
I'll see it done.
I know you'll change the river's course, comrade. They're investigating the coastline down the beach from the guard lighthouse.
Goodbye. Alright. Think I talked to everybody I need to talk to in there. I don't know why I opened that door. Guess we'll just check it out. Oh, I got rewards. Claim rewards now. To make gold quickly, pickpocket unsuspecting townsfolk or steal from their safe boxes. Watch for guards who will confiscate the stolen merchandise. Lockpick, 10. 3 counterfeit pardon things. And then Dungeon Finder unlock Elden Hollow. Got some points to spend. On Magicka, of course. Nice. Right, let's, whoa, guild. Fighters Guild. Allows you to intimidate, undaunted. Nice, okay. Weapon, destruction staff. Looks like we have another penetrating magic. Great. All right. Go. Very nice. No, it's not the door you want to go into, Revis. There we go.
Comrade, a word.
Excuse me? You?
No messages for you right now, but I'll let you know as soon as I hear otherwise.
You said a word.
No, but I have an idea. Word in the hall is that
What's up, Cat Dad?
Contract, a huge contract. All hands.
Did they
on
add
deck.
spears? I don't think
She
so.
probably wants you in the fight.
My staff looks like a spear, though, doesn't it? This is a lightning staff. Lightning staff of the Order's Wrath, and it kind of looks like a spear. All right, so looks like we have some stuff to do up here. I thought I still had to talk. I had to find Dahlia. Which looks like she's this way. You miss spears and Elder Scrolls? Yeah. I feel like spears are one of those underrated weapons in MMOs. Like in EQ2, spears aren't that great. Like you don't see a lot of people running around with, you know, two-handed spear. Or really javelins. Agent Arstal, get yourself down to the coast and set up watch near Volkogard. Gotten word that the Queen has recently arrived. The Marines were holding at the South Beacon. Will be valuable hostages. Just have to use them at the right moment. Contact the Royal something. Conantines apace. Once the Somerset Isles are ours, we'll be able to dictate terms. It's not what I was trying to click on, though.
You're not with them. Quickly, get me out of here.
Got very pretty eyes. I've been looking for you.
I didn't see them until I was almost on top of them. Their ships are all along the western shore. I'm sorry.
Let me untie you, and we'll both get out of here.
Thank you.
Alright. Head over here and do these quest updates real fast. Excuse me. Y'all want to go? I agree, I love spears and wish there were more around in games. Best weapons I've always loved, swords or maces, yeah. Maces I feel like are a big thing right now. Swords have always been a thing. And I get it, swords are cool. What's this? It's a lore book. Oh, shoot.
So, you're the one that saved the Queen, eh?
Yep,
You
that's
don't
me.
look that special.
Buying, selling, trading.
Wait a minute. Don't forget to hit up the Mages Guild. I'll get points with them by reading the books, yeah.
Well, at least Tanamo is back. Good, reliable Tanamo. Where are the rest of them?
Yeah, about that.
Oh, this should be good. What?
Bathel says he'll never go to sea again. Seasickness.
Seasickness? The biggest swells we hit wouldn't have made my old mother queasy. And half the trip he spent in the cabin, swilling that awful meat brew Bosma love. Stars above. What about Anala?
Anala's too afraid of the Malmer to go to sea again anytime soon.
Malmer? What kind of phantom fear is that? I expected better of Anala. The Malmer are no threat to Volkogard.
Actually, the Malmer are moving on Ardun. Can't pronounce that again. I have to hear it. Digel was captured walking on the shore.
Oriel strikes me blind. I'd best be getting out of here then. If we don't move quickly, they'll lock down the port.
Your crew's all accounted for then?
Yes, that's all of them. Now let's see. If I toss Tanamo into a cabin and set sail today, I should just make Velen ahead of the news. Good luck, Drylegs.
Complete. Thank you. I'll take the money. Alright. Real fast to get it off here. Hail.
Search grassy areas in the wilderness for raw jute. You should find enough if you look around.
I have some jute here.
Raw jute is plentiful if you know where to look. Just don't chew on it. It can really do a number on your... Well, just don't chew on it.
I have refined jute. What do I do with it?
Head to the clothing station and craft a pair of homespun gloves. You shouldn't need much refined jute. Don't forget a style material. You can purchase them from any clothier or scavenge them yourself.
Okay.
If you're working in cloth or leather, I'm your man. What can I get you?
I don't know, actually. She asked me to do something. What did she ask me to get? She asked me to get something.
If you're working in cloth or leather...
I don't remember what I was supposed to be doing.
Craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need refined jute and a style material. Clothiers sell those if you can't find any yourself.
Okay. Well, style.
If you're working in cloth...
I just need to buy one of these, I guess, right? Holy shit, my nose. I'm just gonna go cut it off, chat. Wait, that's not what I needed to do.
If you're working in cloth...
If you click on the workbench, there might be a better idea what you need. Gotcha. This guy has a quest icon on him, though.
Stitch, you name it. People in search of medium and light armor come to us. This requires fibers, leather, and a work table like those found in town. We also seek out style books and special ingredients for more advanced work. Yes, of course. During the tailoring process, we can choose a special trait for the work. It takes research to discover these techniques, but it's well worth the effort. Reinforced buckles, intricate detail work. Each brings a special benefit.
What else is involved?
Well, the piece can be improved even more through the use of tannins. These elements can enhance the value and quality of your work. Just be cautious. You risk ruining the piece if you're not careful. Improving on perfection is no mean feat.
Let's find a table so I know, because this guy has a quest icon on him. To begin crafting, clothers must refine materials. Collect 10 raw materials, such as raw jute or leather scraps, and click on them to assign the refinement slots. Press R to refine or X to clear the selection. I thought I was going to sneeze, and then it decided not to. Once you have refined the raw materials, select the creation and craft. Okay. Wait. Okay. Select the type of apparel you wish to craft. Select material and style. Traits are not required, but you can select that if you have researched. Press R to craft. Remember, you can only craft styles you know. Style materials are crafted. Hold on. And style materials are required to craft. Purchase them from any clother. Right, so we go over here. We want to do the gloves. Okay. And then craft. Interesting. Okay. Alt. Talk to Millenith.
Craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need refined jute.
I have the gloves right here.
You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves. They keep my hands warm at night. Sometimes simple is better.
Right, I'm ready for the next step.
Wonderful. Now for deconstruction. There's much to learn from breaking down your own work, even more so with someone else's creation. Head to a clothing station and deconstruct your gloves. Or anything else, really. Just be sure you do it there.
Construct. Click on the item or items and add it to the deconstruction slot. Press R to deconstruct or press X to clear the selection. Okay. And then deconstruct. Alright. Talk to Millenith. Really? Gloves keep your hands warm. No one would have thunk. Yeah.
I'll be proud to call you my colleague.
I'm ready to be certified as clother.
Already done. You'll now be able to fulfill clothier crafting writs, and I look forward to seeing more of your work.
Complete the quest.
Let me know if you have some time. I can train and certify you in something else.
Okay. Well, she has another quest. Alright. I'm not going to worry about those right now. I think crafting is important, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not in a crafting mood right now. It's that one. Mage's Guild is over here. You can do all the crafting skills, worth the time to do so if you're going to play any amount of time. Gotcha. Okay. So you're saying just clear the map is what you're telling me to do, right?
A fascinating application of the technique. Welcome. Are you here on Mage's Guild business?
Sure.
Yes, of course. We're lawkeepers across the face of Tamriel. Guild members seek out books, tomes, and ancient scrolls in their travels. Why don't you speak with me for a moment? Perhaps you'd like to join.
Well, aren't we talking right now?
Always good to speak with another knowledge seeker. Guildmaster Vanus will be pleased.
Can you tell me about the Mages Guild?
We're book hunters of a sort. We seek out new information, capture it in our libraries, and make copies for distribution across Tamriel. The Guild doesn't care about battlefields or boundaries, just knowledge and the acquisition of new tomes. Vanus Galerian, one of the founding members of this august body, still holds the proud title of Guildmaster, overseeing every guild hall in Tamriel.
Okay.
He works with other ranking members, such as Tellinger, the Artificer, to ensure our future success.
Ready to join the Mages Guild.
Excellent. You are now a student of the Mages Guild. Every book you find will now earn you reputation in the Guild. I suggest you begin by talking to Velast, our mistress of Incunabula. She often has tasks for new recruits. Good luck.
Quest. What you got for me?
There is much more I can teach you. What else do you hope to learn from me?
Okay, let's grab him, I guess.
Enchanters harness the possibility of runes, transforming them into the certainty of glyphs. I'll teach you, but I can only focus on one certification at a time. Is this agreeable?
Oh, these are more crafting certs? Can you do all crafting all on one character? So, like, I can be all of these if I really wanted to, right?
Potency, essence, and aspect. All beneath the stars bear these component concepts. When combined, they form glyphs, which add enchantments to items. First, you'll find these component runes. Then I will have you create a glyph. Absolutely, for such is the essence of enchanting. Runes of potency, essence, and aspect are the fundamental components of glyphs. Collect one of each variety before you return.
We still use today was developed during the construction of the crystal
He still
tower.
has it. What's up, Tater? How you doing, man? I want to get rid of all these quest icons, and the only way to do that is to, like, accept everything, right?
Potency. I know of it. There are many
Don't let this theory of non-conjoined thaumaturgic...
I'm doing pretty good. Zathras, what's going on? He says, yes, and after a certain point, be prepared, as if you don't sub at the game, the amount of supplies and materials will be so bad, it will be micromanaging disaster, at least my thoughts. I'm doing pretty good, Zath. Things are good.
Yes,
Fighting some allergies today.
Third law. Well met, Adept. I believe I may have a task for you.
What can I do for you?
New members are the lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me.
Where is this?
To the north of the city lies the ruin known as Ondel. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find.
I hear that, Zath, for sure. I'll return as soon as I can.
The ruins of Ondel are a dark and dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept.
Got it.
You are wondering why I ban necromancy in my classroom? Trust me, the smell alone is worth steering clear.
Alright, we're out. Any more quests I have? It's the Provisioner one. Is it in here? Was... I think. Yep, I missed the Provisioner one. Or not. Wait a minute. Nobody else has a freaking thing on their head.
Here you can see the third law of arcane pyrodynamics in action, class. Do not treat these concepts lightly.
Is it the same guy? Maybe I can only do one at a time.
The
Like one
system
quest
of
at a time.
inter-evocative hermetic harmonic resonance we still use today was developed during the construction of the Crystal Tower.
Just a second, chat. I'll be right back.
Never, I repeat, never attempt to draw magicka from the environment like this in the field. Disaster will be your only reward. I call this Shalador's legacy. The great man himself was the pioneer of this technique.
Sorry about that. This game is pretty darn fun, but honestly, I tried playing Embers Adrift. It was so complex, I had to quit. I couldn't figure out how to craft anything. Playing Guild Wars 2, the holiday event is driving me nuts. Loving the new add-ons and PvE and New World. Nice. I think you've been busy, Zath.
Never, I repeat, never attempt to draw magicka from the environment like this in the field. Disaster will be your only reward.
Alright. What's up, Bobby? All my gaming is in spurts. It depends on Guild Wars 2. I played about 2 months. New World I just started playing. Like 26, I think. Very nice, dude. Actually, I'm going the wrong way for all of this. Dang it. Seth says, absolutely, since playing EQ2 and their events, no mood or patience for Guild Wars 2 holiday events, to be honest. I'm not much of an events player at all, really. I'm too casual of a gamer these days, so like events I feel like I'm just kind of wasting my time on, unless I can complete it in one sitting. But a lot of them, they want you to play for the like every day for the life of the event to actually get something fun sometimes. Not all of them are like that, just most of them I feel like. I just don't have the time. Prince Naaman.
You look familiar. Have we met before?
The Queen asked me to meet you here.
Ah, Volkelgard, of course. Welcome to Tanzelville. Perhaps you will get through to Her Majesty where we could not.
I play games for you, Vince. Enjoy it, but Guild Wars 2 is just too complex and frustrating. I'm afraid I'll throw the break in my mouse because I have no patience for it. Oh, no.
Queen's favorite. I'm glad you're here. We came to Tanzelville to honor the spirits of our ancestors, and now they seem bloody well determined to kill us all.
Why would your ancestors try to kill you?
An excellent question, for which I have no answer. My dear sister, your queen, brought us here to perform a ceremonial ritual. It's a bit of political theater, really. Gain the blessings of the dead and all that rubbish.
Is the queen in any danger?
If danger doesn't find her, she'll seek it out and invite it home to dinner. She's in the ruins just ahead, conspiring with the battle reeve. They're determined to complete the ceremony. Do be a loyal subject and see that she survives, won't you?
I'll see what I can do.
I swear, it's like being home for a New Life festival. The family's been drinking since noon, and everyone wants you dead.
Who are these people?
Oh, you know how it is. In the waters off the island, there are great sea beasts. Smaller creatures cling to their sides, eating the scraps they leave behind. It's just the same with nobility on land.
Why does the queen have to do these rituals?
Tradition. Whenever a new monarch takes the throne, there are endless rituals and ceremonies. I myself was more than halfway through the 88 days of liturgical chanting required to take the throne. Then my dear sister returned.
You were going to take the throne from before the queen returned?
Oh, yes. When our father, King Hidalith, may he reign in glory, passed away, she was slated to begin the ceremonies. But then she left, just poof, gone, before she even entered the Sapiarch's labyrinth.
Is there another ceremonial duty? Ceremonial duty?
So. And so it fell to me to spend the requisite 3,555 days studying Altmeri custom and ceremoniarchy. But I digress.
Goodbye. I haven't hit a paywall yet, Zath, so I haven't felt like it to me, but I've only been playing for the 3 days now, so there is that. Alright, where's it got me going now? Banished soul. Because it's that way.
We call upon our honored ancestors to pass on their memory and wisdom.
Your ancestors disavow you, false one. The veiled queen is the rightful heir, and Dorian shall lead you.
Oh, these all want to fight me. Ouch. Direct. Finish cells is all the way to the north of the map. Put your face flat on the ground, yeah. I didn't realize I was running through hostile territory here. Oh, it's like way up there. Jesus. Why has it got me doing that next? Might as well just run through here, I guess. Just want to jump up on here.
Plan out.
We call upon
Uh-oh.
our honored ancestors to pass on their memory and wisdom.
Your ancestors disavow you, false one. The Veiled Queen is the rightful heir.
Works as I stopped playing ESO because I felt Skyrim was better. No one in the social dungeons or anything. Gotcha. Dungeons in the game are horrid to the point that they made me rage quit, says Zath. Again, it's not the game, it's just I couldn't deal. Gotcha. Haven't done one, like, I don't remember doing a major dungeon. All done the, like, tutorial
That
stuff.
could have gone better. Maybe it's all that royal we nonsense. We call upon our ancestors. It's all rather condescending, isn't it?
Very. Well, you are the queen.
Don't remind me. This ceremony is supposed to show Oridon that I honor our people's culture and heritage. It's supposed to show that our ancestors see me as the rightful heir. I guess our ancestors have ideas of their own.
Why did the spirit threaten you?
I don't know. It mentioned Norian, my advisor.
Okay.
You met him in Volkelgard, I believe. My friend, something has gone wrong here. I hate to ask your aid again, but I must.
Just tell me what to do.
There are 2 priestesses elsewhere in the ruins, women I trust.
Okay.
If Norian has turned against me, I fear for their lives. Stand with them as they perform their parts of the ceremony. Keep them safe.
As you say.
These ceremonies are important to my people, which makes them important to me, I guess.
What will you do here, my queen?
Continue the rituals, of course. The priestesses are waiting on me. No unquiet dead will keep me from finishing what I began here.
Why do you have to perform these rituals?
It's as I said, the ceremonies are for the people. They've always been a part of crowning a new Altmerry monarch. The people are already nervous about my extended absence. They need to know they can trust me.
Why would Norian turn against you?
I've no idea who the Veiled Queen might be. Perhaps the leader of that Veiled Heritance group? And in my estimation, Norian would sell his own mother if he thought he'd get a good price at the market.
So Norian's treachery is no surprise, then?
Norian was a staunch supporter of my father, and after him, Naaman's bid for rule. He was very vocal in his disappointment when I returned and took the crown. For Norian, it's all a power game, and I wasn't playing his way.
I encountered the Heritance in Sicilin after I left you in Volkrel.
Truly? I had hoped Astania led some kind of small splinter group, or gave a grandiose name to a group of thugs. If they can strike at a whole town, get to me here through Norian, stars, they're a real threat.
What will you do here, my queen?
Continue the rituals, of course.
I already asked that.
The priestesses are waiting on me. No unquiet dead will keep me from finishing what I began here.
Why are the dead against you?
It must be Norian. Thrice damned skeever that he is. He's also an accomplished mage.
Skeever.
To control them so utterly, he must be nearby. I'm sure he'll show his face soon enough.
Alright, goodbye. What do we got me doing now? Aid the priestess at the west ritual site, aid the priestess at the northern ritual site. Gotta go back up this hill. Murdered. Deemed a posture check. I was just thinking about that, Zath, so I think me and you are like on the same wavelength here. I was like, somebody messed with my chair and it's not sitting right. Do I have another sneeze? Are you gonna... Nope. Okay. A Razer, Disc Shard gaming chair, uber expensive? Oh boy.
Protect me as I complete my prayers to the ancestors.
Like your bubble. I am protecting you.
May the ancestors bless you. May the ancients guide you through your days.
Waiting. Over here. Nice.
May we be honored by your humble prayers and offerings to us. The ritual is complete. You may go.
Thank you. Got some ectoplasm. Uber expensive, not as much as the Titan, but a lot, like $390. Love it? Nice, dude. I think I gotta go south now, right? Mages die first. Get wrecked. I haven't had any issues yet, but I haven't really talked to much other than Freddy and Grug and Sin. Those have been the only guys I've really interacted with. But I feel like that's a lot of him. I don't know. Yeah. Some communities are just different. I was going the right way. Freaking knew it. Oh, shit. Whoa. Oh, I used my ultimate and I didn't mean to. Rip.
Careful, don't get too close to the stone. It appears to be emanating dark necromantic energies.
What is that thing?
I'm not entirely certain, but it does look menacing, doesn't it? These stones appeared overnight, at key locations throughout the ruins. It's no coincidence that the ancestral spirits went mad that very day. I'm certain there's a connection.
Certainly doesn't look natural.
No, it doesn't, does it? There are dark forces at work here. I have a powerful Altmer holy symbol used for blessings at this site. I thought I might try using it on the stone, but I'm afraid I haven't the nerve. Would you be willing to try it?
Yeah, sure.
My gods, it worked!
It worked. Yep.
You've destroyed the stone. Keep it for the time being. You may need it. If any more of these stones turn up, I'll find you. In the meantime, I should inform the Queen of our progress.
All right, goodbye. Continue on my path. Just out here killing some ghosts, chat. Now let's do this first.
Did you see her? She tried to kill me. Colin wears an ancestral spirit that haunts this grove. She's always been a mischievous one, but I've never seen her so violent.
Brooke says it's very solo, ESO. I mean, I'm digging it so far. I haven't really felt the need to have somebody with me.
As soon as I lower my defenses. I can't complete the Queen's ceremony unless you banish her from this.
But I haven't done like dungeons yet either, so.
She'll tear your
Or PvP.
Give her half the chance.
Right? I mean, chat's been busy though. Like, there's plenty of stuff going on in world chat. I guess it's for the Halloween event.
You did it! Now I must perform the ritual.
That one took a little bit longer to kill.
May the spirit of our ancestors bless us and guide us. May we honor their memories with our actions and our thoughts.
The ancients bless you for your prayers.
The Stagman, thank you for that follow. Welcome. My inventory full. Brick. Yeah, I'm at the very start, Stagman. Staying man, sorry. Purifying the stone. Been purified. I leveled up.
Spread out!
Talk to the Queen.
My friend returns. Are the rituals completed? Are the priestesses safe?
Yes.
That's a relief. Thank you. Now comes the tricky bit. The final ritual must take place inside the ancestral tombs, where, I would imagine, the most powerful dead dwell.
Complete the quest.
If I am to be queen, I must look fear in the face and conquer it. How can I ask my people to have faith in me if I don't have faith in myself?
Then my place is at your side.
I was a warrior before I became queen. I can handle myself. But you're determined, and I know you're foolhardy enough. I would welcome your company.
It would be my honor.
I can handle myself. I was a warrior long before I became a queen.
Your Majesty, let me come with you.
No. Clicking the wrong flipping buttons. Talk to the Queen.
I should warn you. 3 coins say
What's up, Q?
down in the crypts.
I should warn you, 3 coins say Norian is down in the crypts. Okay, you sure?
Well, no. But to control these spirits so completely, he'd have to be close. The crypt is a winding complex with plenty of places for quiet spellcasting.
Are you ready to face him?
I'm prepared for anything.
Oh, finger
if
in my
he's sided
face.
with this veiled queen, he's a traitor. That means we end him here and now. Are you with me?
After you. Going in. Ooh. Wallpaper.
You are no queen, I read. You are a spoiled child. Give up this charade and let the veiled queen lead our people to glory.
Don't want to stay down here any longer than we have to.
Oh, okay. Follow the queen. Oh.
Ambush! Watch yourself.
I have level 15 rewards, my queen. Can I claim them?
The things I endure for my people.
Wait. Oh, I don't have any fucking room in my inventory. Alright, confirm. Nothing there. It's gonna get Nova. Advised abilities is Nova. Which one is Nova? Where's this at? Dawn's Wrath. Oh. Hmm. Do this one first. Let's do. All right. Good to go. I lost her. Queen. Pork and beans, nice. Pork Nightblade. There she is.
The veiled queen will lead us.
It feels good to draw my sword again.
Sure it does.
There's no time for sightseeing.
Why struggle, Iran? This can only end one way.
Oh, shoot. Come on, Queen.
My sword is thirsty.
Well, hurry your sword up.
Beyond this door lies the ancestral chamber at the very heart of Tenzelwil. If I complete the ritual and receive the ancestors' blessing, the people will finally accept me as King Tamlian's heir.
Get your own character's name. I hear that. An evolved skill, yeah. Keep forgetting about those. She ran up here fast. defeat Norian.
Foolish girl. I serve the Veiled Queen. She is our true leader.
You have betrayed your...
Oh.
True Altmer do not consort with savages and beasts.
Interesting. Still working on rotations.
Norian got what he deserved.
He sure
This
did.
ritual was ended.
This place looks
May the
cool as
ancestors
hell,
bless
though.
us with their wisdom and protection.
The ancestors honor your prayers. May the light of the Eight bless you and guide you.
Let your reign be long and peaceful.
It's finished. Let's get out of this dark place. Follow me.
Yep. Very nice. Talk to the queen.
You risked everything to help me.
Yeah,
I
sure.
won't forget it.
Thank you. Anytime.
You're too modest. Thank you, my brave and noble friend. Until we meet again, wherever the road may take us.
You're welcome. Ah. Inventory's full. Need to go to town and
You
sell.
risked everything.
Anytime.
You're too
Complete the quest,
Go
yep.
carefully on the roads, my friend. You're a valuable resource to the Dominion. And
You have a moment for questions? Why do I have questions?
of course, my friend. Our little adventure here has brought up a few questions of my own.
Are you worried about any of the other encounters? Or-
Worried about them turning like Norian? I don't believe so. Norian was old guard and never very fond of me. Most of the others awaiting us on the road honestly want change.
How do we deal with the veiled heritance?
Outright traitors like Norian we end, no question. The problem
Oh,
is
I
that
got you,
traitors
Zaf.
like Norian are only fanning the flame. If I can't win over my people, the heritance will be dealing with me instead of the other way round.
What will you do now?
We have dozens of stops along the road, speaking at farms and holdfasts. My next big event is in Skywatch, I believe. They're throwing a festival, and I'm to make a public appearance with my sister-in-law, Estri. Always thrilling.
You and she aren't close then?
There's no love lost there, no. My brother took the news of my return fairly well, all things considered. I'm not sure his wife has it in her to be as forgiving. She wanted to be queen.
Interesting. Right. Talk to this guy.
One day, over a drink, you must tell me what happened down there. For now, the Queen's safety is my primary concern.
What now, Battle Reef?
Razum Dar has been investigating threads in the Veiled Heritance plot. We think he's caught a break in Matissan, and he could use some help. Head up there and lend him a hand, will you?
Yes, sir. All right. Got that one little thing to do around here. It's fine. Okay. One down here, maybe. Nice. There it is. Sweet. Back.
What fascinating artifacts these stones are. I wonder where they came from.
I don't know either. Do you want your holy symbol back?
Not until the last of the stones has been destroyed. Only one remains as far as I can tell.
Oh. There's one more? Oh, this one. Ooh, bright lights.
Something's happened.
Yeah.
The spirits
I'm
appear to be
blind.
growing docile again.
What do you mean?
You've done it. The madness has left them, and the ancestral spirits are at peace. I can still sense residual necromantic energy, so be careful. The stones were powerful. We may feel their influence for some time to come.
Not the inventory.
Something's happened. You've done it.
Complete the quest. Sweet, level 16. Alright. Let's claim these real quick. Bank space upgrade and choose one. Taylor's advanced crafting box, leather working. We have one attribute point to spend. Complete. And then we got skill point. 2 skill points to use. We have Nova, which is a ultimate ability. And then Advanced Javelin. Sorry. Aurora Javelin. New effect deals additional damage based on the distance the spear travels. Very nice. Alright. Very cool. What we got here?
Whatever shall I do?
Zath says, I wanted to create a character named Malibu. Fun bags, leather armor crafter in ESO. Nice, Zath. Zom, what's going on, man? So starting new to this game, what do you guys think about good starting class? I went with Templar, and so far it's been pretty cake. It's been nice. Because once there's an ability in your skills, this one right here, where you heal as you do damage, and that's been pretty fun so far. And then since then, I've just been kind of using the.
Has just subscribed.
Hey, Snookin.
Good afternoon. Good evening.
Thank you for the 39 months of support, dude. Hope you're doing well. Thank you. So I went Templar, made sure to get that ability, and then I've just kind of been going down the advised abilities path. That's what I've been doing. So hope that helps. And then I used lightning staff or destruction staff as the weapon. So Templar, lightning staff. And I've been having fun with this build so far. Alright, so let's head back to town so I can sell. You can put that retro staff on your back. Free up one slot. Nice. Somebody flipped the winter switch here in New Mexico. Wore shorts and flip-flops yesterday. To walk the dogs, now it's 30s and windy. Damn. Zom's asking, how about if you like tanking? Because I used to play World of Warcraft. I love tanking. That I'm not too sure about. Does anybody got any recommendations for tanking in ESO? Oh, shoot. Which one did you give me? Oh, Order's Wrath is this one. So let's... one there. All classes can tank, but Dragon Knight is the preferred, is what Freddy's saying is on. Zom Clown, thank you for that follow. Welcome, dude. Way shrines are a fast and inexpensive way to travel. Way shrine to way shrine. Way shrines allow you to travel to any way shrines previously discovered. Recalling. If you are out adventuring in the world, you can recall to any previously discovered way shrine for a small fee. Interesting. Any ideas, Revis, for New World? I bought the DLC. I just haven't played it. Any? Yet.
Can you believe it?
But I don't really have any
You there? What are you going to do?
thoughts
You
for
look
it.
capable. I could use some help. If you aren't afraid of a ruthless, dastardly scoundrel. Let me start again. I represent Cyrodiilic Collections, a society dedicated to finding, retrieving, and restoring lost treasures of the Argonians.
Oh, Zaz, sorry, I misunderstood the question then.
Our society consists of my sister, myself, and a few associates. We've been preparing an expedition to return the antiquities we recovered to Murkmire, deep in the heart of Black Marsh. Unfortunately,
Hold on just a second,
our
Zaz.
competition has become aggressive.
The ruthless, dastardly scoundrel you mentioned?
One and the same. Margus Darius. He's a looter of history who cares only about profit. He was a member of our society until he stole our research and disappeared. I need you to infiltrate the nearby Outlaws' refuge and find out what Margus is up to.
I'll see what I can learn about Margus.
While I've never visited an Outlaws' refuge myself, I have it on good authority that all manner of ne'er-do-wells frequent such places. Scoundrels, black marketeers, and smugglers of ill repute. Just the sort of company that Margus keeps.
What should I look for? What should I look for in the Outlaws' Refuge?
Talk to a few more connected rapscallions that conduct business down there. I know a few of them by reputation. Look for Grathal, an information broker. Urzashi, an antiquities black marketeer. And Ashundir, a historic treasure smuggler.
Got it. Alright. What I usually recommend for if you're looking for an NVMe drive, Zath, I'd stick with either Western Digital or Samsung. Those are my two go-to brands. You probably want at least a 1 terabyte, which I think will run you probably 40 to 50 bucks right now. One thing you do need to make sure on your motherboard is make sure that you have an NVMe slot first. Just have been easy to install the HD. Bad idea. Well, you want to get off. You want to go to NVMe if you can. 4th gen. So just make sure you get a 4th gen Samsung or Western Digital. I'm using in this computer. In my gaming computer, I'm using a Western Digital. In my streaming computer, I think it's a Samsung. Could be wrong. It might be a Western Digital as well, though. Both are 1 terabyte drives, which run pretty cheap right now. Oh, nice. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, you'll see a nice increase then. Especially from a regular hard drive. Alright. So basically all the quests level with you. Right? So like I can't out-level any of these. They all seem to just stay with me and level, which is nice. That's having me go there. Oops. Rip. I think 32 is good. I think the default right now, most people shoot when they're buying new computers or whatever, or when they're building new computers, people shoot for 16. But if you can do 32, I'd do that.
Excuse me, please. I have a message for you.
Okay.
I may be so bold. You match the description I was given. I have a message to deliver to you, if that's all right.
A message?
An old wizard hired me. Called himself Abner Tharn and claimed to be a battle mage in service to Emperor Varen Aquilarius, if you can imagine such a thing.
Sure.
He was quite insistent I find you and deliver his words exactly as he relayed them to me.
What's the message?
Forgive me, but I can't duplicate his imperious inflections.
The great Abner Tharn requires your assistance. With it, we can end the Three Banners War. Report to me immediately, if not sooner.
He asked me to mark his location on your map.
I'll find him. As soon as I talk to Merrick in Aleph. Oh, shoot. Sorry, Freddy. Freddy said do not get that quest. Can I delete it? Oh no. What was the name of it?
Only the rarest of mystic goods.
Remember the name of it. Prologue? The demon weapon, maybe? No? Yeah, it was a demon weapon. Imperial Battle Mage. Don't do that one? Abandon. I have abandoned it. Is she gonna yell at me next time I walk by her? What's wrong with that quest? Do not do that quest until you do the heart. Until you do the... Damn it. You know what I forgot? I was gonna sell. I forgot to. Yeah, now I need to know why not, for real. Hang on. Oops. Are you a store? Nope. Inquiring minds must know, says Q.
Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
It's the watchtower. Where do you go, like, I guess the market? Or maybe not.
Greetings.
That's the X-Pact quest. We'll bork up all the vanilla. Nope. I don't know where I'm going. I just need a vendor. Crafting stations. 2 blocks over. Thank you, Tunnel Rat.
I'll be at this a while. Nothing to do but keep at it. Yeah.
Oh. Shoot.
Something catch your eye.
There we go. So... Is there any of this other stuff I should be selling? Sell everything? Okay. Like all this stuff? Got you, Zath. Sold junk? Maybe. I don't have any junk, though. Item set health rings? What is that? Some recipes. Keep lock picks. Yeah, I wasn't going to sell those. What about soul gems? I thought those were kind of for something.
Something catch your eye.
Read up a bunch of inventory there. Is there a way to mark it do not sell? Guess not. It's looking like, so don't sell everything. Don't sell blue maps if you get them. Any can be worth money. Soul gems will also allow you to refill magic weapons. I think they also recharge them too, if I remember correctly. And then Freddy said nope. Alright. Back in business. It's defaulting to that banished one again. It's Tales of Tribute. Oh, that's a new card game. Where's the benefactor? So, which quest line should I be focusing on? Should I focus on, like, the main quest? The main quest line, or do I focus on the area that I'm in? Main quest. Okay. Because it keeps defaulting to something else.
What you did at the guard, traveler. Ariel, keep you safe.
Depends on what you want to do. Yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I'm just playing. It was nice when I only had the one quest to really manage, and now I'm got that damn quest add on.
Hold, adventurer! You're the one I seek.
See? Like this. I'm like a freaking
You there!
dog with a squirrel.
An urgent message from the Skald King. Yes, Urin, High King of Eastern Skyrim. He specifically said it had to be you, though he never told me why. He has a sense about these kinds of things, I guess. Anyway, he wants you to meet with his best agent. Assist her with an urgent matter.
Goodbye. After a certain point, the main quest line will get pretty tough. Gotcha.
Traveler, a moment of your time.
Stop interrupting me. Let me focus. Hello. You talk to somebody in here, I think. The benefactor. Oh, well, this is going to be a good conversation. Frick. Ooh, cutscene. Oh boy. Well, the Wailing Prison. Oh, great. Not here. Find a way to escape.
Whoa there. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Get me out of here.
The name's Lyris.
Good job.
I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
Yep.
Dead. Must have been the runt of the litter.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp.
On it, boss.
Full of surprises. Keep moving. There are more Daedra on the way.
You got the start quest? Really? Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Darkest Colon?
Don't stop now. Keep moving. More guards are on the way.
Depending if they do something cool with the Classic Plus, I may go back to WoW, but I have no faith in Blizz. Oh no. Defeat the prison guards, follow...
Let's get out of here, my friend.
Yeah, I'm trying.
The Prophet.
Greetings, Wesley.
Oh, I remember this guy.
I'm a prisoner in this place. You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you.
Hold a moment. Come here.
Oh, great. Conversation.
The Prophet. He's a prisoner here, too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me.
Yeah, you gotta trade places with him or something.
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
Where do we go from here?
These tunnels will eventually take us to the Towers of Eyes. That's where we'll find the Sentinels.
What are these
Magical
Sentinels?
constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The Sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
How can we destroy it?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the Sentinels unguarded.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Who is the Prophet?
He's a strange one, no doubt about it. But he's the wisest man I've ever met. He sees things. The past, the future.
What is this place? Where am I?
You're obviously not in Tamriel anymore.
Yeah, I got stabbed in the chest.
Miserable, depressing place you've ever been in your life. That's paradise compared to Cold Harbor. And to top it off, well, there's no easy way to say it. You're dead.
Then how are we having this conversation?
I don't know. Once we rescue the Prophet, he can tell you about the gods and the ways of oblivion. I don't understand any of it myself.
If I'm dead, who killed me?
A man named Menemarco. His worm
Menemarco.
cult is doing some kind of ritual back in Tamriel. They sacrificed you and everyone in this prison to the Daedric Prince Molag Bal. After you died, whatever was left showed up here. They call you the Soul Shriven.
What does that mean?
It means you're a slave and you'll spend the rest of eternity here in Cold Harbor, working under the lash of the Daedra. Unless, of course, you come with me.
Are you dead too?
No, I wasn't sacrificed. The Prophet and I were brought here conventionally, if that makes any sense. But we're prisoners here, same as you.
How can we rescue the Prophet?
It won't be easy. The place is watched by magical constructs called Sentinels. We won't stand a chance unless we can blind them. I'll tell you more when we get there. And we'll never get there if we don't get moving.
Well, you're the one that wanted to have a long conversation.
We should keep moving.
Ooh. That dude got
Well played,
thrown
friend.
against
Arcade
that.
you are good in a fight.
The god of brutality knows of your escape. Hurry.
Got skewered.
The god of schemes can see every part of Cold Harbor. We need to distract it. What was your name again? Target practice? Come get some more, you skeeving hawkers!
Whoa. Simmer down there. has a... Destroy a Cold Harbor Sentinel.
Try to be inconspicuous. We just got free of this place. The last thing we need is to get recaptured. I'll keep watch.
I guess that'll do it. When all else fails, just shoot it.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Lead the way.
Fool! You will never escape my realm.
Hermamora's whacking tongue. The door's warded. We'll never get in this way.
Oh, blessed.
Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven.
Oh yeah, this guy.
After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He
He's
was
a little
already
crazy.
insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
How can a madman possibly help us?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Down by the river.
One fine day in the middle of...
Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes, indeed, a pleasure. And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get inside the Prophet's cell. The door is sealed.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses.
There's a way to get his hat I want.
Beasties filling up the bits in between.
How do we get through all that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Will do. I gotta sneeze.
Cadwell seems to think this Undercroft is a delightful place. That probably means it's a death trap. I better be careful.
Well, I had two, but only one came out. Along the river?
The sooner you get that door open, the sooner we
Unlock.
can get out of here.
Oh, one of these. There we go. Easy. Wait till you get the top tier ones. I can chat, sorry. I'm a master in lockpicking for my profession. It's something else to finish it. Hey, what's up, Neil? How you doing, sir? Playing a little ESO today.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead. Quickly now, we haven't much time. Good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed.
Interesting game change up. Yeah, I've been having fun with it. I've been playing it since Tuesday.
Keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you.
Oh, she's not going with me. What? Been dabbling with Final Fantasy 14, Guild Wars 2. Nice,
the only way for a
dude.
prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
There's no other way?
Believe me, I wish there was, but I don't see anyone else here with a beating heart, do you? If Molag Bal isn't stopped, he'll destroy everyone and everything we've ever loved.
Ready when you are.
Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
Goodbye. Activate. Activate. Pretty cool.
Freedom! I remember this feeling. It will be fleeting, though, if Molag Bal has his... Thank the divines you are safe.
He sounds
There
evil.
is that, at least. There has sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled.
But I had all these
It is
quests to
as
do.
the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Lurz call you the Prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright, stay close.
Up the stairs, quickly! We must get to the anchor mooring!
Running through. Entering.
There it is! The dark anchor mooring.
Oh. Well, hello.
The mortal thinks it can defy me. Futile. Soon your world will be in my chains.
Come, I will protect you.
Who's protecting who here, sir?
A moment, Vestige. The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first, you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a Sky Shard.
Sky Shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
I'm ready.
Shard of Aetherius, fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing. There, quickly! Collect the Sky Shard.
Got it.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Molag Bal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Oh, we're back in Knarthy's Roost. Man.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean, and of markets and gardens. It matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
How long was I unconscious?
Days, weeks, I cannot tell. The voids between worlds disrupted all sense of time and space. I know only that you were deposited into the sea, and some charitable soul fished you out and brought you to dry land.
What should I do now?
I'm afraid you will have to decide that for yourself.
Oh, cool.
I must focus on searching for a way to repay Lyris's bold sacrifice. I cannot simply abandon her to the wrath of Molag Bal.
Got it. Will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish. Be wary, Vestige. Our very plane of existence is in peril. The threat of Molag Bal...
That is a big spider right down there by your feet, sir.
...spreads in its shadow. Danger roams the land and will assume many forms. Do not let it catch you off guard.
Where should I go?
You must find your own path. But perhaps there is a reason for the place.
How big that spider is.
Explore. Search for a cause to lend your hand. Join with others. You might even seek out those who rescued you from the sea. The choice is yours.
Goodbye. All right. Well, we already completed this area, so I think I can remember how Freddy told me to do this. Upper right corner. Bags. And where was I at before? Nothing's at. I was just trying to remember something. Was at. There it is. You want outer run. Gotcha. I remembered. We made it.
Dragons in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
There you are. Do not panic. Only you can see me. Come, we have to talk. There you are, Vestige. We must speak at once.
Hello, Prophet.
Listen well. I have located a safe harbor from which we might plan our course of action. You must meet me there.
Where's this safe harbor at?
I awoke upon a sandy shore, a stretch of beach, outside a bustling city of elves, Vokelgard. The harborage is in a seaside cave, outside the city. It is there that you will find me.
I'll come at once. The harborage. I gotta sneeze.
I've had enough.
Man. I like that I leave footprints. You can see the sand kicking up behind me. Hello. The harborage. We've entered. Solo. Once the prophet was a man of vigor and strength, some harrowing experience has aged and diminished him, leaving him blind and also feeble. Talk to the prophet.
I hear familiar footfalls. Come closer, Vestige. Welcome to the harborage, Vestige. This is as comfortable a home as an old dried-up husk like myself could hope for.
How did you find it?
Despite my blindness, nay, because of it, my other senses seem to have heightened. This place had the right smell about it.
Okay. When you first appeared to me in Cold Harbor, you spoke of my destiny.
Indeed, but let us not get ahead of ourselves. Without an understanding of where we are bound, every road will get us nowhere. Before we truly understand our destination, we must speak of the past.
A history lesson?
Of a sort. I invite you to enter my mind and
I remember this.
through visions of the past, that you might understand the events that brought us to this time, this moment. Enter my mind, Vestige.
Oh, I will enter your mind.
Through the shadows of past events.
Here we go. Entering his mind.
Follow me, Vestige, and learn of the events that precipitated our current crisis. My part of the story began when I awoke on the steps of the Abbey of the Moth Priests, with no memory of my prior life.
I need you to walk faster.
Priests took pity upon me and brought me into their fold. I was weak and near death. It was there I first set eyes upon the Elder Scrolls and devoted my life to their study. The scrolls allowed me to glimpse the very fabric of reality, but each profound insight dimmed my vision and eventually left me permanently blinded to the light of the world.
I gotta talk to him.
The prophecies of the Elder Scrolls are a fluid, living thing. They are not fixed. At many points throughout history, the actions of heroic mortals have rewritten them.
What does that have to do with me?
I only know that you are important, Vestige. The scrolls reveal to me that your destiny is intertwined with that of the Five Companions.
Who are the Five Companions?
The Five Companions were a band of adventurers who sought out an ancient artifact called the Amulet of Kings. They hoped to use this artifact to persuade Akatosh, the dragon god, to accept their leader as one of the Dragonborn.
Who was their leader?
Baron Aquilarius, the son of a Colovian duke, who led a rebellion against the Emperor Leovic and took the crown himself. Alas, Varen was not truly a Dragonborn, as those who sit upon the ruby throne must be, in accordance with tradition.
Dragonborn?
The Dragonborn are mortals destined for greatness, with the blood of the dragons in their veins. It is said that only a true Dragonborn could ignite the eternal dragon fires in the Imperial City.
Go on.
You have already heard enough babbling from this old blind fool. It is time you met the Five Companions yourself and witnessed their fate.
Oh boy, we're all gonna die.
The first companion, Lyris Titanborn, daughter of giants, was the mightiest warrior in the service of the Emperor. Next, Abner Tharn, a powerful sorcerer and Grand Chancellor to the Imperial Elder Council. The Red Guard Swordmaster, Sai Sahan, leader of the Imperial Dragon Guard.
He looks cool.
The Imperial Emperor, Baron Aquilarius, who attempted to light the dragon fires and failed. And finally, Manamako, the traitor, the King of Worms, a powerful necromancer, and your executioner.
Got it. Oh, I gotta talk to the prophet. I was waiting for them to do some other stuff.
These were the Five Companions who set out from the Imperial City on an epic quest to recover the lost Amulet of Kings.
How could the Amulet of Kings turn Varen into one of the Dragonborn?
Manamako convinced Varen that the amulet could be used to perform a ritual that would rekindle the dragon fires. He claimed this would please Akatosh and entice him to adopt Varen as one of the Dragonborn.
Why did Varen want to be Dragonborn?
By tradition, only the Dragonborn can lay claim to the Ruby Throne and rule as the one true Emperor by divine right. Varen conquered Cyrodiil and took the throne, but unless he became Dragonborn, he feared he'd always be thought of as a pretender.
Tell me about Manamako.
Manamako the traitor, the great enemy, the most powerful necromancer this world has ever known. His worm cult infiltrates and corrupts every corner of Tamriel. It was he who convinced Varen to perform the ritual you are about to witness.
What happened when they performed the ritual?
Disaster, war, and pestilence. A world brought to its knees. Now watch and see how one man's arrogance brought about the greatest threat our world has ever known.
Goodbye. Wait, I thought I was watching something. Oh, it's gonna be over here.
There it is. The Dragonfire Brazier. Manamako, you certain this will work?
It will work, my liege. The Amulet of Kings will rekindle the dragon fires and ensure your
36 megabyte.
as Emperor. You
Second
have my
download.
word.
It better work, Manamako, or you'll find your neck at the business end of my axe.
My lord, I wonder if you'd muzzle your half-giant pet. She really is annoying.
Enough, both of you. We are here to ensure my lord's rightful claim to the Ruby Throne.
Abner, begin the ritual. I have a destiny to fulfill. By the lighting of the dragon fires, I claim my rightful lineage.
Oh boy.
By the fires of creation, let me be reborn. By the will of Akatosh, I proclaim myself Dragonborn.
Oh geez, yeah. They usually don't care about landscaping at all.
You will pay for your sacrilege. The veil between Tamriel and Oblivion tears and splits asunder.
What's happening? The sky's opening up. This is bad. This is very bad. Ah!
This isn't supposed to happen. What's the meaning of this? Manimarco, what have you done?
Gullible fools! The veil between Oblivion and this world has been torn. My master, Moloch Baal, is free to claim Tamriel for his own.
Akatosh, forgive me! Have mercy on our souls!
Talk to the prophet.
The ritual tore the veil between Nan.
Hey, what's up, Kozad?
Allowing Manimarco to begin stealing the souls his master needed to power the dark anchors and initiate the plane melt.
What went wrong?
Akatosh gave Alessia the Amulet of Kings as a symbol of his covenant with Nan. So long as the amulet remained in the care of Alessia's heirs and the dragon fires remained lit, Tamriel would be protected from the Daedra.
What happened next?
Manimarco tricked Varen into breaking the covenant, and the veil between Oblivion and Nan.
76 gigs, yeah.
The Elder Scrolls named this event the Soul Burst. It gave Moloch Baal the opportunity to disconnect the souls of Nan from their hosts.
What happened to the other companions?
Varen was lost. In the chaos of the moment, Sai Sahan took the Amulet of Kings and fled. Leris was captured by Manimarco and delivered to Cold Harbor, the realm of Moloch Baal.
What about Annabur, Tharn, and Manimarco?
Tharn remains Chancellor of the Elder Council, and his daughter Clivio rules as Empress Regent. But the true power remains in the hands of Manimarco and his worm cult.
How did you end up in Cold Harbor?
When I discovered the truth about the 5 companions, I made subtle inquiries, but apparently not subtle enough. Manimarco got word of my interests and abducted me. He took me to Cold Harbor, where I remained a prisoner until you freed me.
He saw you as a threat?
The truth is always a threat to evil men. Manimarco feared I would reveal his treachery, and if knowledge of Nan's vulnerability were to become known, it could threaten his master's schemes. Moloch Baal does not favor loose ends. Walk with me.
Or walking.
Long ago was written, so long as the Amulet of Kings was borne by Alessia's heirs, Tamriel would be protected from the forces of Oblivion. But the Soul Burst tore the veil between worlds and gave Moloch Baal the opportunity he desired. Moloch Baal's dark anchors pierce the torn veil and seek to draw Nan into the depths of Cold Harbor. These terrible engines of destruction have been appearing all throughout Tamriel.
Pretty cool looking, though. Oh, almost jumped right off that edge.
If the Lord of Brutality and Domination is successful, he will merge our world and his own in a terrible plane meld. Few will survive the ordeal, and those that do will be enslaved for all eternity.
Turn to the harborage.
And so it falls to us, Vistage. We must stop Moloch Baal and his dark anchors, or our world is doomed. And now history seems to have caught up with us. Shall we return to the harborage?
Yes, I'm ready to go back.
As you say.
Goodbye. Take me out of your mind. Thank you. Alright. More talk?
And so it begins. The remainder of the story has yet to be written. It is your story now.
He's given me a lot to think about.
And there is so much to do. But know this, you will not walk this path alone.
Okay. So what's our next move?
We must grow in strength and in numbers. You will need more than the company of an old blind man to alter the course of history. We must...
Judas Priest on a pony, that is a lot of talking, for real.
You have already
For real. Lyris?
Lyris sacrificed her own freedom to allow us to escape. She remains a prisoner in Cold Harbor. I must determine her precise location if we are to mount a rescue. That will take time.
What should I do in the meantime?
Minimarco's agents leave a web of lies and deceit. They pit the races of Tamriel against one another and divert their attention from the real threat. Seek out these agents, wherever they can be found, and expose their lies.
I'll do what I can.
Forgive me. Bringing you into my mind seems to have taken quite a toll on me. I must rest. I will contact you when the time is right. Until then, walk in the light, Bistich.
Complete the quest. Sweet. Level 17. On a weapon and select enchant to apply weapon glyphs. I'll choose one. Hardening, absorb magicka, and weapon damage. Which one do I want for my build? Weapon damage? Damage the king, I guess, right? It. All right, let's okay. So many points. So many points. Burning light 1. Sweet. Right. Totally pulled Reeves and did the LD thing tonight on EQ. Was it that bad, Kozan? Couldn't find a replacement? Right. Or the group was that bad.
Thanks, Stendarr. You're with the guild?
See all colors sent me. Are you alright?
If the divines will it. The worms caught us off guard, but we made them pay in blood. Did Colors brief you on our contract? What we seek?
Yes, you thought Daedric Anchor might drop here?
As you say. There won't be an anchor here anytime
It's 2 a.m. on a
soon.
Friday and there is no one looking for group. I was so tired trying to find a replacement since 12.
North of here near Skywatch.
Damn, 2 hours past that. I was like, F this and shut my PC off. No, I get that, man. I totally get it.
Here, if you please. Aleph, stay with our new friend. You two search these bodies, see if you can find anything of note. A pleasure meeting you, oh my comrade.
And you, Merrick.
Watch after the new recruit, Aleph. Colors would hate it if we lost another one.
Yes, yes, Aleph will watch the new blood. Resolute.
Ooh. Whoops.
Cease your meddling, scum. The Redguard's soul will fuel the Mortum Vivicus.
Nothing you can do can stop it! Dark moons? What was that?
I don't know. You tell me.
That vision. A Dremora woman talking about Merrick. Why would she want my hapless companion?
Who was that?
Aleph has no idea. Whoever she is no friend to the guild or Merrick.
She's after his soul, she said.
It would seem so. This one cannot imagine the value of such a thing. Too shiny and dripping with pride.
Play on the U.S. server, right? It says Darkest Cola? Yeah, I believe
And the
so.
guild. Aleph will go after Merrick. Return to seize all colors. Tell her what you have seen. Go.
I'm on it.
Return to Vokelgard quick as you can, comrade. Seize all colors must know.
There's something up here to do as well. Ouch. Clothesline myself there. Hey, Snookin, thank you for the socials. Make sure you all go check out the YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe there. I'd appreciate it. Twitter's the Twitter and Discord is the Discord. Best place to get a hold of me. Hail.
1,000 greetings, Wayfarer. This is no place for casual visitors. You have wandered into a nest of vipers. But have no fear. A Shundir will take care of you. Come closer and let us conduct business.
You're the smuggler? I need to ask you about something.
Oh, I prefer merchant to smuggler, but call me what you will. I transport rare and valuable antiquities, no questions asked. I'm also considered the most knowledgeable Argonian relics expert
Lead singer
outside of Black
Ramsing.
Marsh. So, how can I help you this day?
What can you tell me about the person named Margus Darius?
Ah, I know Margus well. We both deal in antiquities. He actually approached me recently. As a consultant, you understand. So I'm familiar with Margus's current plans. I am happy to share that information. In exchange for a simple favor.
Hey, thank you for that follow. TS Bloodline. Appreciate you. Alright, tell me what you want me to do.
I require a Wamasu egg. Not just any egg, mind you. A specific egg from a specific nest. Let me mark the location on your map.
Okay.
Bring me an egg from that nest, and I'll tell you more about Margus than you really care to know.
I'll get you the egg.
Do not take too long.
Oh, well, calm down. Okay, you can't have me do you a favor and then give me a time limit.
If you're looking for information, then you've come to the right place.
Okay,
I
you too?
am the most knowledgeable broker in the refuge. On the other hand, if you work for the town guard, I have no idea what we're talking about.
I seek information about Margus Darius.
Well, information is my primary business, and business is good. Which reminds me, I never give anything away for free, especially information.
Oh, you need a favor too now,
Perform
huh?
a favor for me. Then I'll tell you what I know about Margus Darius.
What kind of favor are we talking about?
The best kind. One that benefits us both.
Moose and squirrel.
Allow me to mark a house on your map. Inside you'll find a crate that contains an elegant jacket. I am something of a snappy dresser, and I want that jacket. Bring it to me and...
Sure. Wonder what this person's gonna want me to do.
The black market is closed. This one has inventories to catalog, and my assistant has yet to return. I sent him to retrieve a package, but he never came back. Bother someone else, please.
Does your black market deal in Argonian why can't I say the word right now? Every time I see it, my brain thinks it, but I can't freaking replicate it.
You don't take a hint very well, do you? To answer your question, This market buys and sells certain items of historic value. We maintain an extensive list of wealthy collectors, and are always on the lookout for specific relics. Why do you ask?
Need to find out about a collector named Margus Darius.
You want to know about Margus? Interesting. Very well. Perform a service, and this one will tell you what you want to know. Locate my assistant and bring him back. Or at least tell me if it is time to hire a new one. Good help is so hard to find.
Where did your assistant go?
This one sent Argar to an old ruin. He was to pick up a package from some thieves we do business with and bring it to me. Here, let me mark the location on your map.
3 locations on my
Go find out
map.
what happened to him. Then, I will tell you about Margus Darius.
Hey, fine. Got a hair, like, fucking with me. Alright, so 3 locations on my map to go find shit. What are these orange diamonds? Lore book. Partners in crime, voices in the dark. Is that what that was? No. Maybe they're just not open yet.
Oh, you're back? And how can this humble smuggler
Posture check.
help you this time?
Thank you, Margaret. Still want to find out about Margus.
Oh, and I'm waiting for a Wamasu egg. To be more specific, I'm waiting for one of the beautiful eggs from the nest I marked on your map. Do you have a Wamasu egg for me hiding in your pack, perhaps? Then I suppose we have nothing more to talk about.
Alright, fine. I was just making sure. Where are these spots at? Oh, my notes. Where am I? I see 2 of them. Oh, there's the other one. Maybe. No. Maybe I don't know where I'm going. I'll die from this jump.
The time is now. Seek me by the sea outside Vokelgard. Hurry.
What? Doing something else, sir.
You're
Oh,
in
no.
trouble now. This is going to be fun. Don't you have a bounty on your head? You criminal trouble!
You can't just walk in here.
Oh, what happened? I think I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Easy. I'm out. Crime doesn't pay, Regis? That's what happened? Oh, how's it going, Epictos? Is there another one? Don't. To the ruins. There's the egg. Which quest is active right now? Anchors from the harbor. Return to see all colors.
Stop right there. Do not think about running. There is a bounty on your head. That works.
Okay. Did something.
Will this work?
The newest X-Pack since it came out. I haven't played at all yet though. One day. Yeah. It's me a new world right now. I bought the newest DLC and I haven't touched it. Breaking and entering.
If I just knew this land better, I'd go find him myself. Blighted Fire Song!
Don't remember what I was working on here.
Where's that help I was promised? I can't deal with this on my own.
Not me.
Back so soon, comrade?
Merrick and Aleph stopped the cultists, but a projection appeared to us, a Demora woman.
A vision of a Dremora. This clouds the waters. The forces of Molag Bal must know more than we realized. What did she say?
She talked about Mortem? Vivicus? I don't know what that is.
Nor do I, comrade. Interesting. Did she say anything else?
She said she'd take Redguard's soul. She's going after Merrick.
Merrick. This dries my scales. Recruit, you must get to them. Aleph and Merrick are competent, but the Daedra are not to be trusted. Find them near Skywatch. I will rally our forces here and investigate this Vivicus. Whatever it is.
Will do. Aren't you supposed to be in the... Yeah, I was gonna say. Something seems a little weird. She's supposed to be in whatchamacallit. Wait. Why's it got me going over there again? Find Merrick. Am I going back up?
I've got what you need.
North. Way up north.
You call that speed? I've seen dozing Argonians move faster than that.
All right. Enter. See what the old man has to tell me now. Don't forget, chat, to enter up on the channel currency giveaway. At the end of every stream, I give away 5,000 copper pieces. You can use that to play the sound effects on stream and the mini games in chat. Hail.
It is good to see you again. And I do see you in my own way. You're a wound in time, a tear in reality that shouldn't exist and cannot long endure.
You speak in riddles.
Fate speaks in riddles. Your fate was written in the scrolls long ago. It is entwined with the fate of the 5 companions. I have finally located Lyris Titanborn in Cold Harbor.
Is she safe?
She works a terrible forge under the lash of the great deceiver, Molag Bal.
I just saw her in the city, though.
Danger, you must go to her.
Okay.
I can manifest a gate to that dark realm, but you must go quickly.
On it.
Tread carefully in Molag Bal's realm. You are important. The scrolls have so named you.
Okay. What happened to Lyris after we escaped Cold Harbor?
After Lyris took my place in the Wailing Prison so that we might escape, the Daedra moved her to the Foundry of Woe. It is a place of torment and despair. She toils endlessly making weapons for the enemy.
How do you know this?
The god of schemes invaded my mind many times during my imprisonment. It was a tortuous experience, but by forcing his way into my mind, he inadvertently opened his own thoughts to me, and thus created a chink in his own armor.
What do you mean?
We are connected, he and I. With concentration, I can see through his eyes. He feels my presence, and it fills him with rage. When you enter the Foundry to recover Lyris, I can keep his attention focused on me. He will be blind to you for a time.
Cool. Isn't that dangerous?
It will be a far greater danger for you to enter Cold Harbor without this distraction. It is Molag Bal's realm, and his power there is great. I will endeavor to distract him in this manner whenever you travel there.
Okay. Here we go. Back to Cold Harbor. Oop, just blipped. Base. Lyris.
You're alive. Are you really here, or is this another trick?
It's me.
Then he's still alive. Thank
Prophet?
God.
Yeah, he's still there.
But you can't stay. You have to leave before they find you here.
I'm not leaving without you.
You don't understand. They've done something to me. I can't leave.
What do you mean?
It's hard to describe. My memories, my feelings, they've been fragmented, ripped apart. And all the fragmented pieces have been locked away in different parts of the Foundry.
Then we'll retrieve them.
I've tried. The Daedra took everything. My willpower, my courage, my sense of self. I'm an empty shell. The fragments are reflections of my worst fears and most painful memories. I can't. I don't think I can face them.
We'll face them together. Come on.
I'll do my best. Lead on.
Wait. Where am I going?
These lost souls are barely aware of their humanity.
Back to work, sir.
Slaves don't even beat them anymore.
Out of my fucking nose. All right, where are we going?
This can't be. It looks like my childhood home in Scotland. My parents' graves. My mother died in childbirth. My father was distant. Cold. I think he blamed me for my mother's death. I ran off to become a mercenary when I was 16. I never saw my father again. He was murdered by an old enemy. Father? Papa?
He's running.
Is that you?
Bleed, you bastard! Die like the monster! Your mind and soul are already...
Who are you? Why does Lyris walk with you?
I'm here to help Lyris. Who are you?
In life, I was Gyalda, father to Lyris. My spirit was torn from its rest and brought to this foul place. The Daedra forced me to experience my own murder again and again. I thought my torment would never end.
They're using you to keep Lyris shackled to Cold Harbor.
I don't understand. Lyris was always a free spirit. Why would my presence bind her here?
She blames herself for your death.
Lyris, is this true, child?
You were always so cold. So distant. My mother died, giving me life. It was my fault. I should never have been born.
Lyris, look at me. The blood of giants flows through my veins. Your mother was a Nord. I gave her my seed without thought for her safety. That's why she died. Not because of you, child. Because of me.
I thought you blamed me. You couldn't even look at me, Papa.
Do you not see? When I looked at you, I saw her face. I loved her, child. Just as I love you. More than life itself.
Looking like touching.
We cannot change the past, nor should we cling to it. You must not let these feelings haunt you. Let them go. Let me go.
I love you too, Papa.
Alright, next.
Rest now. Be at peace. This place is a labyrinth of hopelessness built to compound the misery of those who labor here.
Blah, blah, blah. Accelerate, says Snookin.
Careful. Keep your head down.
Did you get all the pieces?
Yeah, I stashed them in the footlockers all around camp. I bet the commander makes a run 50 laps this time.
50? Let's hope the beast gets a lashing.
Wretched Nord slave.
All your armor.
Did you find something?
I believe this armor belongs to you.
I can't believe it. This armor is who I am. It's what I am. A warrior without her armor is like a bear without claws.
Suit up. I'll wait.
Excellent. I'm ready.
All right, let's get out of here. This is not the way. Feel like the same way about Bill baseball cap. Oh, your steel account. Get it. Oh,
Watch
come
your
on
step. All the mining has made these tunnels unstable.
Ouch. Been opened.
Abner Thorn, you traitorous bastard. I should have expected to find you here.
Don't be a fool, Titanborn. I'm trying to help you. Your hatred poisons you. Warriors are like steel. When you lose your temper, you lose your worth.
Help me. You betrayed us all, then went back to licking Manimarco's boot before the smoke cleared.
I did what I had to do. And as a show of my good intentions, I have a gift for you. But be warned, Cold Harbor will not give it up easily.
Is that... Sure, Bones, it is. Vestige, that's my battle axe.
Well, let's get it. What's that? Oh, hello. Damn it. Hell.
Oh, it's good to have you back. Are you thirsty for Daedric blood, old friend?
Oh, I gotta talk to you.
My axe. Ah, it feels good to have it back. It's part of me. Losing it was like losing an arm.
Why would Thorn try to keep it from you?
I don't know. I don't trust him and I never will. But it's odd. The blind hatred I felt when I saw him... I could have strangled him with my bare hands. But now... I think he was right. That hatred was poisoning me.
How do you feel now?
Better. Stronger. Almost whole again. Isn't that strange? I feel powerful enough to take on Umaril the Unfeathered himself. I feel like a warrior again.
What's next?
We're not done yet. We need to keep moving forward.
Really?
The passage is blocked by a rock slide. And now that I have my axe back, I might be able to break through it.
Just a second, chat. A little overtime here. Let's check it out. We're about halfway through this, I think. Right as she's not going to stop me to have conversations again. Is there a way out this way?
Stand back. No damn pile of pebbles is gonna stop me now.
Well, thank you. She just punched her way through that wall.
So many Daedric beasties, so little time. We need to keep moving.
Go back to that light. I'm okay now? Okay. Open.
Did you hear that?
Nope.
It sounded like... No. It couldn't be. Sai. What's happened to you? What have they done?
Lyris. Lyris. I can see you. Are you really there?
Nope.
Sai, it's me. We're seeing some kind of vision of you. Do you know where you are?
I don't know. They're torturing me. They want the Amulet of Kings. Want me to tell them where it's hidden. But I haven't broken. Not yet.
Sai, you need to hold on. We're going to find you. I'll make sure of it. We'll find you. Somehow we'll get you out of there. Sai? Sai!
Let me talk to you.
Bring him back, you bastards! That was no trick. That was Sai Sahan.
Are you gonna be alright?
Sai's a friend. Maybe my best friend. We need to find him and get him out of there.
There must be a way to find a way. There must be a way to find out where they're keeping him.
We need to tell the Prophet about this. He'll know what to do. But first, we need to find a way out of here. I don't care what else they throw at us. Nothing's going to keep me from helping Sai.
Let's go. Get out of my face. Ouch. Open the door.
Something's wrong. All the doubt, the fear, loneliness. It's all coming back. I have to push through this. Let's go.
Where are we going? Oh, this sounds fun.
Stendarr, defend us. That thing. It's the source of all my fears. I can hear it whispering to me, taunting me.
Get wrecked.
We did it. The voices, the whispering. It's gone. This whole time it was like watching myself from a distance. I felt disconnected. But now, this is the best I've felt in years. Like I've been reborn. And I owe it all to you.
Yep, let's get out of here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep.
We need to rescue Sai. Then we've got a world to save.
Sweet. Not bad. Well, chat, that is going to do it for me today.
Lyris, child. Are you alright?
Yes, Prophet, I'm fine. The vestige freed my mind from the Daedra's control.
Thank the Divines. Your loss would have thrown all into chaos.
They won't take me again. Not alive, at least. Prophet, Manimarco captured Sai Sahan. He's torturing him to find out where the Amulet of Kings is hidden. We have to rescue him.
Have to rescue him. Not today, though. Maybe another day. I'm gonna go carve some pumpkins with the kiddos, so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you. It was a great 3 days so far of ESO. Tuesday night stream. First of all, if there's anybody new here, welcome to the community. Thank you for stopping by and watching. Appreciate you. Stream schedule, it looks like this. Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. Saturday and Sunday, usually about 1 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday will be, if I get a chance to stream Tuesday, I might not be able to stream Tuesday. It's Halloween, of course, and all the family time that incorporates with that. But if I do get a chance, it might be a later stream and probably not a very long stream. But if we do stream, it'll be ESO again on Tuesday. And then the following weekend, which, well, let me look at the calendar while you guys are here. So that would be the 4th and the 5th. I don't think there's anything major planned on those days. So it should be normal weekend streams next weekend. So, but, yeah. Great set of weekend streams, guys. So I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the help. Thank you. Sorry, Freddie, we didn't get to run any dungeons today. I just kind of went on a questing tangent again. Can't stop them, apparently. But, yeah. Just for though everybody knows, if I do play off stream this game, I probably will do some questing just to kind of clear up the quest log so we're not having to go through so much lore on stream. I know some people like this stuff though, they like listen to it. Like yesterday we had somebody in the chat that said they had never listened to the narration for that one before and they thought it was pretty good. So I do like doing that stuff. The narration in this game is really well done. The voice acting is awesome. Story's really good. It's engaging. Immersion is there. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. But with that said, make sure you have typed !enter, the word enter. That'll put you in for a chance at winning 5,000 copper currency. I'm going to roll that right now. Let's see who all is currently in the giveaway. Right now, it looks like the Anime Beard, Grugadoon, Freddy Ruxpin, T-Bobby, Snookin3, and Neil467. Anybody else want to enter up before I close it? All you got to do is type !enter, the word enter. And that'll put you in for a chance at winning 5,000 copper. All right. Nobody else? Zath? Nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close it. And the winner this afternoon is Snookin. Congrats, Snookin. Way to go. I'm going to give that 5,000 copper. There you go. And Snookin won the jackpot at the end of the stream yesterday and almost got 100k copper. So, very nice. And he donated 228 out to everybody. So, also not rigged. Yeah. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all stay safe. Be good humans to each other, please. And we'll be back here Tuesday evening, maybe. Okay? Don't be mad at me if I'm not live on Tuesday. But I'll try. Just can't promise anything, of course. All right, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. TS Bloodline, thank you for the follow. Zom Clown, thank you for the follow. Snookin, thank you for the 39 months of support, dude. The Stang Man, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later. Appreciate you being here. Sorry for all the AFKs. I don't know what's happening with my allergies right now, but it is a thing, apparently. So, all right, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever about you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your vodka disappear. But if it don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I need no man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you, the weight of you, of my shoulder. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away, do you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away, do you, the weight of you, of my shoulder. Done with my cigarette.